Hello, looks like it's on air, looks like it's running, and I gotta open up the window for the chat. So that if anybody in the world wants to chat, I will try to keep an eye on it. Just getting it set up, we'll start playing here. So if you're joining this or watching this on the recorded version later and you're not familiar with this game, I'm gonna move the monkey for a second. It's a limited time game on the Nintendo Online service. That is based on the original Super Mario Brothers that oldsters are familiar with, but it is a multiplayer battle royale type Mario Bros, and I am currently level 98, about to hit level 100 it appears. Also, if the sound isn't any good and no one's watching this in a few minutes, if my levels are off, the game audio is too loud, anything like that, let me know what you think and I can try to do some adjustments. I'll try to keep an eye on it again. So it's not special battle. They have a special battle lined up for Christmas, it looks like. You can see right there on the menu. So I'm not going to get to do anything special. This will be the vanilla game, and I'm decent. I've been playing a lot. So here you see a level select screen. When you first get the game, these are all locked. You have to manually unlock these by beating each level in the game, and you don't get to select the levels you play. It's kind of random, a little not. You kind of have to play it to really understand it. And you can select to start with items or not. For those of you who aren't familiar with this game, I'm going to spend some coins to start with a fire flower just to get going, and I'm going to select the final level of the game, which I've only ever gotten to and beaten once, but I've beaten every level in the game now. That's really all there is to do in the game. So now you're seeing the side of the screen. If you're not familiar with this, it's populating with other players all around the world live right now. We're playing each other right now. Starting any second after the matchmaking ends. So it's 35 players. That's hence the title, and it's Mario's 35th anniversary of the release of the original Super Mario Brothers this year. So this is a free game on Nintendo Switch. I'm going to attack. That's an attack wheel on the top. I'm going to attack the person with the lowest time in the room. And if you're the person who kills the person if someone dies and you are responsible, you get rewards for it. People die, you'll see them they get KO'd. The windows are going closed as they get KO'd. Sometimes matches aren't very long, sometimes they go on pretty long. The goal is to outlast everyone else and be the final player alive. You don't actually win Super Mario Brothers in this game. You play until you're the only player left. Eventually what happens is that the timer runs out. That's inevitably almost how every match ends. Somebody lasts till the end. So what I was doing there was farming time. You basically get the superstar, and when you're superstarred up like that, you can get a lot of time really quickly. So as you can see, the clock is running down and it's pretty low. It's always, quote the Matrix, because it's the answer to everything. The clock is always against us, time is always against us. Alright, so I haven't gotten any knockouts personally this one, because if I got a knockout, i.e. I did something and killed someone in another window, it's a little hard not when I can't hear the star while I'm playing. I really can't hear the audio of the game that well. If you, like as I was saying before, if you're the person to essentially cause someone else to die, say I sent them an enemy to their screen. See, people are sending me enemies, that's why there's stuff flying into the window. Somebody's targeting me, and see, I can tell who's targeting me. I press the attacker's wheel, see how I select the attackers at the top. Now I can tell the people that are attacking me. So whenever I kill an enemy, it goes to their screen. Sort of like playing competitive Tetris, if you've ever played that. So I'll go for 2-3, because it's the most interesting. It's also one of the more difficult ones. I could get killed here actually, because this gets a little hectic here, this level. Alright. That's what streams are about, giving people something to watch. What I want to do is get that turtle. Shoot. Alright, so now I just used a roulette wheel and I hope it goes off. Yeah, okay. Like, that's what coins are for in this. As you saw, see that question mark box in the upper right. That is all my coins. Okay, so somebody I got a knockout. That's why I got all those coins all at once. You can use a roulette wheel to pull a mushroom, a fire flower, a POW block, which they weren't in original Super Mario Brothers. Now that I think about it, or what's the other? Or a superstar, and it's random. You can't control what you get. But when I got small there, and I knew I'd be using them coins in a level. See, we're already down to the final 5 players. I think if I heard the music correctly. Yeah. Yeah, final 5 players. Alright, so the goal again is to be the last player standing, and once you get to this point it's usually people that are pretty good. And I usually start the game by attacking the person with the lowest time, because that's an easy kill, because when you start the match you don't have very much time. Once you get to this point, most people have like farmed up a little bit of time, and it's not really worth attacking the person with the lowest time, in my opinion. Although the strategy is a little odd. It's hard to kind of say what the best strategy is, because if you attack someone, if I put it on attackers, that means they'll likely be attacking me back, and we'll be sending each other enemies. Now, getting enemies sent to you, see how many enemies I have lined up in this level already? This is not your daddy's level 1-1 anymore, because it's full of ghost enemies coming from the other screens. But now I'm going to farm all those enemies into time, so it actually helps me, because I want to get my clock way up. That's one of the main goals, is to get your clock turned up as high as you can. The max amount of time you can farm up is 400. See, this is hard when I can't hear the superstar. I have to kind of just mentally gauge it. Alright, 300 is good at this point, but there's not very many players left. So now it's like kind of a survival mode. Like I want to try not to mess up. I want to like that. It's not really a big deal. Alright. See, now I'm at a 400. I got as much time as I can possibly carry for the moment. I'm good. Coins now become the main thing that I'm worried about. You want to have as many coins as you can, because I showed before, I only did it once this match, but it'll become more and more important as we get to the end. Having a lot of coins allows you to spin the roulette wheel. It costs you 20 coins every time I spin the question mark box up in the left-hand corner. Every time I spin that, I might get an item out of it, and if I needed a fire flower right now, I'd start spinning it. But I'm spending my coins, so you want to have as many coins in reserve when you get to the end here as you can. Uh-oh, that wasn't a good move. I don't like this. So I spun my roulette wheel, even though it was not really necessary, because I panicked kind of, and it was like I'm gonna get hit. So, because you only have 1 life. If I die, I die. You're done. Oh, great. I don't want to go to 1-3. 1-3 is the worst. I think my nose is running. It's awesome on a stream. Luckily, my camera isn't that great. This is the onboard camera for my Mac. Alright, so here we go. We got 1 knockout. Getting knockouts is kind of something I've resisted looking it up. I like to figure out games on my own without looking up hints and stuff. And getting knockouts, I have a good idea of how to get them, but getting more than a couple random ones per match is, I admit, I'm still a little opaque on that. So that's 20 coins. An extra life mushroom is basically coins. So now, eventually here, I don't know what causes it. Again, I've never looked it up. But eventually here, the clock is going to start to run really fast. We're not going to just keep doing levels 1 and 1 and 1, 2. Generally, it'll eventually start putting us into harder levels. But again, that's also a little random. I'm not sure what causes it. I suspect it might be based on what levels the players in the match have finished. But it might just be kind of completely random what levels come up. You basically do levels 1-1 and 1-2 a lot, which sounds really monotonous, but it actually is kind of therapeutic. I mean, I've been playing a lot of this game, so I'm starting to get over it now. Alright, so let's do this. Yeah, I knew it was going to happen. I couldn't keep that up. This is dangerous. I almost got killed. But I didn't. Alright, 4 players left. Alright, I sent someone a Bowser for the record. better use this roulette wheel here. Alright, good. That was as good as I could hope for there. So that was me using coins again, but I have tons of coins now. I mean, having 300 at this point is good. I'm doing good. But with 4 players and nobody's knocked out in a while, nobody's lost life, this could go on for a while, so you don't want to spam your coins unnecessarily. Like I said, eventually the clock is just going to start to be the enemy, you know, as much as anything. You're going to be like, you know, the clock will start to spin double time. You'll see it'll turn red. Watch that clock, and the music will start to go much faster, like kind of classic Mario style. Funny thing is I'm using a Pro controller, and I'm actually used to playing on the handheld Switch, so it's not my favorite way to control this game. Ironically, I'd rather be using the handheld Switch to play 1-1 again. Well, 1-1 is great for getting time. Now see, I wish I would have pulled this level once the clock starts to go faster, because since you can get a superstar in this level like pretty easily and just jam up lives. Alright, I'm going to go to random because I don't actually want to attack my attackers, because at this point attacking your attackers is giving them enemies, giving them a chance to get you. That was stupid. Missing out that right there, right? I have tons of coins. Now, at this point, I'll start to like ignore coins a little bit if especially once the clock goes faster. Because like really, my goal is to like clear levels. Oh, there it goes. See, the clock is going double fast now. Now it's when you start spending your coins, because what I really want to do is roll my... Ooh, okay, I gotta be careful. Is there a superstar somewhere in here? I forget. That was good. Alright, now you're going to watch the other players. People are going to start to knock out. Oh, we're already down to 3 players. I didn't notice. It's because I have the sound turned down again. I do want to go to Warp Zone, even though it's kind of not the smartest move. I just want to do it for fun. Alright. Alright, here we go. Give me a good level. I'm going to do something interesting for the stream. 8-4, I can go to the final board. This is like possible suicide. Like, I mean, but I'm going to do it for the sake of the recording. I don't know this level well enough to not die, and I almost just ran straight into the lava. Oh, and there's a Bowser here. Oh, this is the maze. I don't even remember the maze. I don't think it's the first pipe. That would be too obvious, right? I have to listen here. Oh no, the time is running down. This is maybe a mistake. This might be the pipe. I don't remember. Alright, didn't seem like an error automatically. Alright, I just don't remember. I just don't remember what pipe to go down. Oh, that one. That's definitely the pipe. I gotta start using coins just to get stars so I don't have to stop. Yeah, I got a star. Now I just gotta figure out what pipe. Try this one. Oh yeah, that was right! But I'm gonna run out of time. I'm just calling for all my coins now. Like, I have like less than 20 seconds on the clock, basically. There we go. I don't have enough time. Somebody's gonna die here. One of the other players has gotta die here. I might finish the game if I'm really careful. There we go. There's final Bowser. Nice. Alright, now the key is to stay in the game. I sent someone a final Bowser, but they probably have fire flowers. I gotta get to the fucking... Just find it. Maybe find the superstar as fast as I can. There it is. Come on, send me enemies. They're not sending me any more enemies. Oh, this is death. This is only me and one other person. Oh, dude. Oh! Second place. Alright. That's how you do it. That's what it looks like. So it was a pretty good one to start on. I mean, it wasn't a win, but you got to see the end of the game. You got to see the end of Super Mario Brothers. Well, you didn't get to see "Thank you, Mario. Your quest is over," or whatever she says. Yeah. Oh, I'm level 99. All right, I'll go again. Who beat me? Oh, it's a level 88 star. I think that's what happens once you get 100. I don't really know. Again, I don't like to look things up. So, by the way, anyone who's new to this, or my friends that aren't big gamers that could potentially tune in if you watch this at some point, if you subscribe to the channel, I know a lot of you aren't big YouTubers. What'll happen is when I go live with stuff like this, it'll email you. If for some reason you want to see more of this, and comment, chat, you know. I know appointment television isn't something I do, and appointment streams aren't something I do hardly ever. So I respect that if you don't give a crap. The thing is with these streams, I don't usually leave them up on YouTube. I'll leave them up for a couple days and then delete them because they're not high art. So let's be honest, it's like not worth like leaving on here, taking up cloud storage space and heating the earth just for my so people can watch me play Nintendo games. So just showing off, or trying to show off, I guess would be a better way to put it. So yeah, this is one of my friends, Mike Troy Fullbuster, said yeah he called it the 1-1 simulator. This game, it's like because you just play 1-1 and 1-2 quite a lot because it's almost inevitable when you're playing like regular vanilla. So now that you're gonna play these levels again and again and again, but they're quick, and they set them up so you farm up time and coins on them pretty well, so that it's like it's a reason the game is kind of sending you back to these levels a lot, so that you can balance the game a little bit better for the wider audience that plays this game, noobs and people who might be a little bit better at games. So that, you know, they're playing popular, familiar levels. See, I should actually be sending a turtle shell through all that because you get more time for a turtle shell. But then there are special events. Like I said, when at the start of the stream, I noticed there's a Christmas Day event, and then that usually runs for 3 or 4 or 5 days. Where it's a special set of levels and usually much harder. Now I wonder if the Christmas Day event will be easier and maybe holiday themed in some cute way, you know, for that holiday week. Alright, let's change our setting to random. Let's see what Warp Zone's got for me. Alright, we still have 15 players. Oh god, I'll go to 1. No, I don't want to do 1-3. I just wish the game possibly like rewarded you more. I don't know how, but possibly rewarded you in some way for picking levels maybe that nobody else had finished would be a good improvement. Maybe it does in the background, but it's nothing overt. It's not like completing a level nobody else has done yet is overtly rewarded in any way. Or like you were checking them off as you played, like so that like if you play 1-3, you're guaranteed to not get sent there again, but that is not how it works. You might end up in 1-3 again. And it just feels like sort of the only thing you can do is like select a possible level like from the choices before the game starts of like what level you're hoping to get, and then hope for the best. But like that, see, you know, right there, it's like classic. You're just like back to 1-1 for no. Like I beat a level that arguably probably isn't that popular, and what's my reward? Back to 1-1. Maybe the game thinks that's a reward, like, you know, because it's easy and you can get lots of coins and lots of time. I don't know. I mean, pulling a 1-1 in the end game when time is running out is great. You want it because it's like it's a surefire way to like keep yourself in the game. If you get a choice, you'll even pick it. You know, it's like send me back to where I know where everything is. I'm not gonna die. You know, I do this. I can just plow through enemies, get tons of time if someone's in the water level. See, now the enemies that are coming into my game are the gray enemies are from someone else's game. And so when you see something like, say, a fish, you know someone's probably in a water level. And I saw like one fish pop up into the game. At the same time, there are levels that don't have water, you know. But it also is kind of indicative of what levels you might pull next, because based on playing this a lot, it seems like if I watch the other the inset screens of the other players, if I see someone playing a specific level, it's pretty likely I'll get that level soon too. Like, once I get bored of this, I might read an article on like anyone who's like truly decoded how level selection works, or what the likelihood of what levels coming up is based on. Yeah, but I'm about to hit level 100. That's really, you know, it's a nice round number. That's player level 100, like, you know, which is just, for those who don't play a lot of video games, just a measurement of like how much time you just put into the game. But you get to the higher numbers faster the better you do. Like when I got a second place finish last time, I got more coins and therefore more ranked up higher than I would have if I finished lower. That's really all it is. The 100, the player level. You know, if I would have won, I might have ranked all the way up to 100. I don't know. Here we go. This level's always a bit of a pain in the butt. Yeah, here are those fish. And somebody did go to a real fish level because there was a squid. Slowing it down a little bit. See, it's almost inevitable to get hit in a level like this, because if you stop, you're dead. I almost got hit there. Sorry, I'm not talking. This is a little bit of concentration of time in the fish. I'm gonna get hit. That's pretty rare. Make it through the whole fish bridge without taking hits. Well, on Mario 35, where it's like harder to predict the rhythms because you're getting spammed with everybody else's fish. Or level 1-1. If you're sick of watching it by now, I don't blame you. I don't actually get sick of playing it because it's funny the way they've set it up. It's like, it's so quick. It's just like you're farming. You're back here to get more coins. 7 players left, including me. So. Alright, 300 coins. I'm doing pretty good. I'm in a good position here. Now it's all about like what levels I pull and when does the clock start running down faster. I'm just going to be careful. I've slipped into that hole a few times lately because I'm going too fast. You get good, you get overconfident, etc., etc. Alright, here's the fish level. Everybody's favorite. So now every time I shoot one of those squid, it's sending it to somebody else's game. Now sometimes I'll actually avoid hitting them because I don't want them to come back to me, because what'll happen is someone else will kill it and send it back to me, and then I have to deal with it in a non-fish level, and it's not fun to deal with the squid in the non-fish level. Or the bouncy, when the blooper, the fish bloopers. Wait, I forget which one's the blooper. That was just sloppy play right there. I just want to get out of here. I don't particularly love or hate water balls. I just think they're not great for the purposes of this game, because you just are running down your time and there's not a lot of coins, there's not a lot of pickups. So level 1-1. If you're not into level 1-1 and 1-2, do not play Mario 35. That is the case. 5 players left. Now is the time to start. That's super sloppy right there. What the hell? Come on, dude. Act like you've played the game before, right? I'm still running full speed. So I'm wishing people would send me some enemies right now, because like I could use them, because I'm about to go to the star. Nobody's sending me enemies. Here we go. Now the clock is running fast. Someone's out. I heard that. 3 players left. 3 players to beat, I guess. Right? No, 3 and me. I'm in the top 3, right? Yeah. Now I just want to use my coins and get stars. There we go. I'm sending people all these bullet bills, which is awesome. This is not fun. And a hammer. That wasn't great. Ah, fuck. This is good. There we go. Just get out of here. Yeah, so the hammer brothers will chase you. Just get out of here. Yeah, I plowed through coins right there. You see how it works. I'm just stopping the roulette wheel fast. Like, there's a quick stop button. Alright, we're gonna go for a star here. Fuck. Fucking up. Uh-oh. It's good I hit him. I need a star. I need to blast through this level. Fuck, it's not giving me stars. There we go. Because I'm running out of time is the main reason. I just gotta get out of this level because it's like I'm inevitably gonna take hits in a castle level when I can't slow down and play it. Just fucking up left. Oh, Lakitus, it's over now. Now is when it's gonna get real ugly. You're gonna see some funny shit now. Alright, that was great. Slow it down here for a second. I better get out of here. I've got 2 enemies ahead that you can see on the bottom that aren't great. Yep, I can bounce them. But I'm running out of time. I'm running out of coins. Alright, that was huge. Look at how much time I got for bouncing the POW blocking everybody. I'm running real low on time here. I don't want to use my POW block here. I want to get out of this level with at least a couple points left. Oh shit. That was sort of stupid. I should have just jumped. Alright. So me and one other person. Oh, that was huge. Yeah! That's a win! Yeah, baby. Do I go to level 100? Do I get it on tape here? That's called a win. Happy gamer. Beat in level 95 to get that one. No. Alright, I'll do one more for the stream. Maybe I'll get to level 100 this time. I'll pick that level randomly. Strategically, I'm not being smart because I'm picking harder levels as my target, which doesn't totally benefit you. I mean, if you just want to flat out win, to anyone who's just picking this up or wondering how the strategy works, you know, I'd say stick with the low levels and just grind coins, grind time, and get yourself in a position for that final rush when the clock goes down. The #1 strategy of this game is that when don't die, duh, you only get 1 life, so you gotta be super careful. Get yourself in a position where you have 300-400 coins, and get your clock up to 400, and then keep both things as high as possible until the clock starts to go fast, because that's when the real game begins. It's like the game. This isn't the game. The only way you're dying now is if you're sloppy. Watch me do it. Well, I just gotta win. I don't care anymore. But yeah, get the clock up to 400. Get as many coins as you possibly can. You want 300-400 for the end game if possible. Nothing less than 200 will do. You gotta get those coins. You gotta have a stock of coins for that final roulette wheel. You saw I was down to like 50 coins when I won the last match. So you gotta have them. You gotta have them in your pocket when it comes time, so you can just start spamming it for items when you need them, when you take hits, and spamming for superstars. I mean, that's the secret. Like, you start cooking off your coins because you're calling for superstars even before the one runs out, because you don't want to be caught in the middle of like a shitstorm of enemies without without a superstar in play when it's like when the clock's at 0, because the clock is going so fast that if it says 100 but the clock's red, you really only have like 20 seconds left of game time. So you need to be constantly like getting a superstar, running through hordes of enemies, farming up more time. Like you're basically just like fighting the clock, like, and trying not to die, like while you're panicking a little bit, like, and the other person's doing, you're trying to outlast that other player. All right, that's kind of interesting. We'll go to 1-4 right away. See, now if I had more coins, I'd call for a superstar, because this is like an easy one to call for. So get some coins from somewhere. And on we go. I thought it was going to pull 1-1. I was going to bet for a second, but then I remembered not to bet when people can hear you. Any knockouts yet? Yeah, see, I'm not. That's what I really need to do, is read an article on like how to get more knockouts. Try attackers. Let's see if it gets me in. I do need more time. I'm not doing quickly great in the time area, but that's a fucking army of dudes. That was good. A few seconds on the clock. Alright. Hopefully my audio is mixed well here, because I really didn't do a very thorough check. That's the hardest thing, because I can't listen to the stream at the same time as I'm playing, because then I'll get feedback. What do we get for 2-1? Sorry, I'm not really chatting here. Kind of thinking about what else to say about this. So YouTube isn't doing it for me on the streaming pickups, because I don't promote, I don't do reliable enough, I don't follow enough people, I don't do enough drops of videos to get people interested in my channel. But one of my friends, my good friends Schumann's been doing streams on Reddit and has been teaching me the ways of that. I might try to pick up some views via messing around with Reddit if I get the tech working. It's just that this is easier for me to stream to YouTube with the tech and the computer settings I have, and just the options I have, because I am resistant to upgrading my OS on the computer I'm using for streaming. I like to keep it on an older version of macOS for personal reasons. Personal reasons sounds mysterious. It's because some software I have won't run at all on newer OS. I like retro for life, kid. So I get sloppy like that when I'm like doing 1-1, because it's like I've done it so many times. I just don't care. I'm gonna die here if I'm not careful. And 1-1. That was dumb. I shouldn't have started the coin box. Alright, well, I'm not in a bad place, but there's 10 players left, which means this match is actually popular with people that who know how to play. So now look how many enemies are popping into my game, because I think probably because I picked attackers for my weapon wheel at the top. It's like, so I'm gonna take it off that, because I have enough time now. Because like when you're attacking other people, that means they likely are going to attack you and send things back into your game. Because everybody kind of, I think a lot of people just default to putting it on attackers. Like the reasoning being, if someone's attacking me, I want to attack them. What happens is then you end up having lots and lots of enemies in your game. And if you want to not, I gotta kill. Alright, there should be a box I was just about to say. If you want to slow it down like I do now, I'm good on time for a minute. Like I just want to get through the game and keep farming time and coins and get ready for the end game. I keep taking my eye off the screen, looking at other stuff here. 8 players, man. It's probably the most competitive room I was in out of the matches I played just now. That would be 7 players now. Alright. Yeah, I'm in a good place now. This is like ideal, you know, like I was saying. I got over 300 coins. Like that. It's called Tricky. So now time is maxed. So it's like I should just not concentrate on that. I should concentrate keeping time maxed, not worrying about getting more time, and worry about getting coins, because that's, and then I can be really flush with coins when the game gets hot. So then I get to the end game again. Saw someone's, so people's screens, the little inset screens, they'll screen will turn red when their time is running low, is I believe what happens. Like, you know they're running out of time. So I don't really need all this time I'm farming up here. Strategically, I could probably just screw around in this level for a little while. But actually, no, you can't do that. If you screw around, the clock starts to run faster for your personal game, is what I think happens. Alright, I keep seeing the one screen look like it's going red, like someone's running out of time, but I can't quite look over. Maybe it's the... Just I'm not seeing it right. See how my time is like maxed out at 400. It's not really important to begin. There we go. Now we're into the top 5. That means pretty soon we're gonna get to the point when it's like, it's close. Huh? Got sloppy. Alright, I gotta get moving. Any second now, they're gonna start through the clock. Run fast, watch that. Watch out, I knew that was gonna happen. I've gotten tricked by that a couple times. So I've learned the hard way too many times. The second you get little, hit the roulette wheel. Don't wait for it. Okay, I can handle this though, right? Right? I won the last match. I won't screw this up, right? Kind of did it on purpose. All right, 5th. Not bad. I'll take it. I obviously could have survived that, but I just was getting a little bored and thought I'd end the stream there with a laugh, because that's how I roll. All right, thanks for watching. If you're watching this on the replay, leave me comments. I welcome thoughts, audio, gameplay,